What is up, everybody? This is Zack Hample coming to you from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. My 20th Major League Baseball stadium that I've been to this year, and this is my 8th home run derby that I'm ever attending. That's right, today is the main event. As far as I'm concerned, this is the most fun thing that happens all season in Major League Baseball. Let me break it down for you quickly. You got every player on both All-Star rosters here today. They're going to be taking full batting practice before the derby itself. Then you have the 8 actual participants, headlined by Bryce Harper, the hometown hero. Now, baseballs are going to be flying all over the place today. It's going to be crowded. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to work the outfield to the extent that I can, just hoping for the best, hoping to catch one during the derby itself, and of course, at least get one during BP. So let's get to it. All right, on the board right there, thanks to a little glove trick magic out here in right center field. I can relax, there will be no shutout at the home run derby, and I do count the home run derby in my stats. I think this is my 1,454th consecutive game with at least one ball. There's a storm coming, I think it's gonna rain. They are set up for BP, but again, whatever happens, there will not be a goose egg today. I feel great. Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer, two of the best right-handed pitchers in the game, playing catch right near me by the right field foul pole. I started off there thinking it might be a good place for a toss-up, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is the home run derby. Why am I going for toss-ups when I could be catching home runs? So I transitioned back out here to left center field, the red porch seats, great spot for batting practice. And sure enough, after just a few minutes, Javier Báez launched one in my direction. I jumped up here on the first row of terrace seating, ball came right to me, easy catch, commemorative home run derby baseball. That one really felt good.
Let's see it. Oh yeah. Good catch, man. Coming at you, man.
Lots of action out here in left center field, lots of baseballs to be had. Everyone looks like they're having a great time. Some fan right near me got 3 baseballs. I got a third one tossed up by one of the players' kids down in front. My friend Benny Bang Bang is here. Devin from LA is in the house. The National League just wrapped things up. The American League is now out on the field. George Springer, Nelson Cruz, Mike Trout, all standing around in shallow center. Some amazing names. Aaron Judge is hitting in this first group. I'm ready for some balls to be launched over my head.
I need a glove!
That's it for American League batting practice, and it actually felt like BP today was abbreviated. I mentioned Mike Trout and Nelson Cruz earlier, and George Springer. I don't think any of those guys actually hit on the field, but I do notice that the batting cage is set up. So I think what's going to happen is that there's going to be a bonus round of BP for all 8 of the Derby participants. That actually usually happens between regular BP and the Derby. Now, I did get a 4th ball up on the terrace, ricocheted off a trash can right to me, so just hoping for a few more right now before the main event gets underway. All right, that's it. Just a quick little bonus round for the Derby participants. Not even all of them hit. I was waiting for Javier Báez to launch some balls out this way, but I guess they're saving their energy for the real thing, which is only about half an hour away.
win some great prizes, and score 2 free months of airborne access.
This thing is just about to begin, and I'm positioned on this staircase all the way over next to the batter's eye. There's this green hill. It's kind of sloped with different angles, so I'm already thinking that if someone launches one to dead center, it might ricochet toward me. I'm also thinking that the left-handed batters like Kyle Schwarber and Freddie Freeman might go oppo and hit one in this direction. And of course the righties can hit them anywhere. I'd kind of prefer to be more in straightaway right or left. I feel like that's where most of the balls are going to go. But you also have to think about how crowded and clustered up it's going to be there. So for right now, I feel like I'd rather have fewer opportunities, but more room to maneuver. If one is hit over my head, I might be able to run up here onto the terrace and make a play. So I'm really thinking about every possible angle. I'm excited. Lots of action, as predicted, over in left field. Javier Báez probably put on the best show of all, launching balls all the way to the back of the seats. I couldn't quite get a good position. My seat over there is in the middle of a row, so I was hanging back on the terrace. Nothing came right at me, unfortunately. So I've transferred over here to the left-handed batters. Max Muncy just put on the best display of the night. 20 home runs in one round. He hit a bunch into the second deck here. Again, nothing right at me. There were some about 15 feet that way. There was one about 20 feet over there. So I like my chances. Freddie Freeman is up there. He's going oppo though. Bryce Harper is coming up next. I am so ready. So there's 3 rounds in this thing. Bryce Harper's about to come up to conclude the middle round. My strategy, I'm going to check out the concourse here. He's got such power. His first time up, he hit a few balls that cleared the seats. So let's go check it out. Bryce Harper did not reach the concourse, but he did reach the finals. So it's going to be Harper versus Schwarber to close this thing out. Right field, that's the place to be. Bryce Harper, your 2018 Home Run Derby champion, hit 19 home runs in the final round to edge out Kyle Schwarber, who hit 18. And 2 of Bryce's shots were within 5 feet of me. On the first one, I tried to inch down the stairs. I was reaching out, thought I was going to catch it, but you know what happens at the Home Run Derby. There's always about 6 different gloves reaching up for every ball, and someone snagged it right in front of me. The second one was hit over my head, right over my videographer's right shoulder. If he weren't there, I could have scooted through the row and reached up for an easy backhand catch. But you know what? It was so crowded, it was so jammed up. That's what happens, and it just wasn't meant to be. But there was so much action up here. Schwarber was hitting bombs all over the place, up into the upper deck, and not just one, but like half a dozen. What an incredible display of power. And Max Muncy, a name that maybe not too many baseball fans know, but definitely keep him in mind because he's a budding superstar. He also put on a great show and was launching balls everywhere. As I predicted, for the lefties, the second deck was definitely the place to be. Now earlier on, I was out where my seat was in the red porch seats, left center field. I had all kinds of room there to move for balls, but unfortunately there just wasn't hit much at me. That's how it goes. The Home Run Derby is so fun, but it's so tricky, and you just need to have some luck on your side. And tonight, it just wasn't with me. But I did get 4 baseballs during batting practice, 1 regular ball, 3 Home Run Derby balls, gave some of them away, but those all count for my lifetime total. 10,495. Great times here at Washington, D.C. I still need to catch one during the Derby on YouTube. Next year in Cleveland, I'll probably be there. But for right now, I'm going to say good night and thanks for watching.